Okay, everybody, you ready for another workshop video? First thing we're gonna do, remove some stuff and store some stuff. Let's get rid of anything that I can't work on, except for these three. A hold of those, just cause. Both of those. Can't work on that. Oh, I had that salamandering. I should have wore that for that fight. I'm not going to store anything, actually. What do I want to take out? Those are Hagane, so I can't work on those. I'll take those. One of each should be fine. Short hilt. And face. Cross guard. And the wooden pole, that should be fine. Take that buckler. That's all leather, so we won't worry about that. Won't worry about that. Perfect. Okie dokie. To make a new memory card for this, because that one. I should be able to have more than 3, especially since there's no real limit on the size of the memory card. Doesn't physically exist. All right. Items. Up. Repair. Yes, please. All right, let's start with armor. What do we got? Chainmail is 11-13 and -3. Ringmail is 9-13 -3. Banded mail is 12-9 -3. What if we combine the banded mail with the ring mail? We get a Hagane chainmail. But if I combine it with a ring mail, another Hagane chainmail, that's 15-14 -2. Was the first one? Same, 15-14 -2. So let's take the banded mail out of the equation. Chainmail and ring mail gives us a breastplate, which is 13-13 -4. Which, according to my list here, is actually the better way to go. I'm so tempted to save and check. Let's do it. I will use a save state as opposed to an in-game save on this. This is not a combination that exists on my list. Perfect. 17-14 and -3. And it's Hagane, which means it will last longer and have better stats anyway. Alright, what else? It's a couple of chain sleeves. Combine those. And basically just get rid of one. Chain sleeve plus a ring sleeve is a gauntlet, which is better. So take that. Sleeve plus a gauntlet is a Vagrant, which is better. Vagrant plus a chain sleeve is Knuckles, which is worse. Vagrant plus Iron Knuckles is a gauntlet, which is better. Weird how that works. 11 and 8 -2 over 8 and 8 -3, so we'll take that. This is kind of how I do this at this part of the game. Once I can start getting all this stuff, just like, what happens if I do this? Oh. These ring leggings plus these other ring leggings just give us ring leggings, which are just get something out of the inventory at this point, so we'll take that. Let's see if I combine my chain coif with the Spangenhelm. These are both 5/6 minus 3. They give us a 6/6 minus 3. So we will take that. And we now have a nice fancy Kava set. And that's it. We were able to convert just about everything. The only thing we didn't touch were these Sagane knuckles, which I couldn't work with anyway. Shield time. Quad shield and a buckler. Gives me a buckler, which is worse than a quad shield. How about a buckler plus a quad shield? That's just a buckler. How about a quad shield and a quad shield? Ooh, it's another quad shield. Which is actually worse than the one I have now. So, we will combine these two. Get rid of the lesser of the two of each. Blade time! Okay. We have two of these. Let's just combine those, make something a little worse than the best one, but that's fine. We don't use those anyway, unless we get a really good one. Which we probably won't. Combine it with that one. Again, just get it out of the inventory. And that's really about it. Buy my hand axe or anything, make anything good. Get a spear. Boy. Combine it with that. Get a dagger. Combine it with that. We get rid of the sword, but our stats are reduced. Combine it with the broadsword. We get a hand axe with, again, reduced stats. So we will leave that alone. Our great axe, if I combine it with this mace, get a dagger, because that makes sense. Combine it with that, we just lose the spatha. Combine it with the broadsword, we get a wizard staff, because that makes sense. Combine this giant axe with this giant sword, and we'll get a stick. Worth combining there. Plus the hand axe, nope. Plus that, nope. Plus that, nope. And that plus that, nope. And I'm sure this is not going to change any of the combinations at all, but doesn't hurt to check sometimes. Nope. Okay, well, that's really all we can do with what we got then. Let's disassemble all of our weapons. Except for these two, we're not going to mess with those. We'll disassemble that. Disassemble our axe, because we might have better grips. Disassemble that, and we'll just put it away. And yeah, take that out of there. I mean, that's probably just going to go right back in there, but still. So, blades, scimitar. What do we have that has a really good edge on it? It's got a 4. It's got a 2. That's got a 4. That's got a 6. And it will take a gem, which means we can finally put that in. And we have a great sword here to use against these knights. Next, let's put this axe back together. It is also edged. What do I have that's going to be a good grip for an axe? Got a 6. That's 1. That's a 6. Sand face it shall be, and it can take a gem. Well, since our axe is kind of becoming our dragon weapon, let's go ahead and take that. And look at that. It's terrible against the undead and phantoms and evil, but it's pretty good on everything else, so. Work. And axe is fine. And we're not going to do anything with these. Those are going to go right into the container. Until I can do something with them. So, shields. Quad shield. You're going to get that. Mana breaker again. I can keep those stats going with that shield. That is going to be a really good shield come the end of the game. And we have basically screwed up everything. We did pick up this, which I could have equipped earlier. Increases our fire affinity and our blunt type for some reason. This rude necklace, I'm inclined to keep that, but if you look at the other stats as well, the salamander ring ups our strength and intelligence, so we'll take that. Now to get dressed again. Legs, body armor, helmet, really good equipment on the right arm, really good equipment on the left arm, really good shield, and our human killer, our man-eater, as it were. Right. Not looking bad. So, back to the container. Dump everything we're not going to keep around. I'm going to wander around a bit and kill some knights, but of course I'll do that off screen. You guys don't need to worry about seeing that. And it's lunchtime, so I can have some lunch as well. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying these. Those of you who are watching it, I'm sure it's not everybody. Unless you're watching the playlist, then sorry. And I hope you're learning kind of the inner machinations of the Vagrant story equipment system. There is so much to it that we're not going to even see in this playthrough, because it's just so vast. It is huge. It is really a big system. Let me just real quick while we're saving this here. Drop a couple of those, just in case. So, while this is doing its thing, we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 15 different types, families of equipment, as it were. That's your axes, heavy maces, normal maces, great axes, shields, leggings, all of that. 15 of them. And you can combine almost any one thing with any other thing. As long as it's a weapon, you can combine it with any other weapon. As long as it's armor, you can combine it with any other armor. Same with shields. So, I mean, if you really wanted to sit down and just go through all of this stuff, it would take forever. So, as I'm kind of just bouncing through this, since we've sort of gone over the main points of it, if you've got questions, if you have, you know, why did you do this instead of this, and what if you did this and this, let me know. Leave it in a comment and I will do my best to get you that information. There's a lot of guides and everything out there for this, along with the one I've got typed up, which is really, like I said, just you want the best stuff, this is how you get it. But if you want to know about the combinations a little more, leave a comment, let me know, and I will get you an answer as best I can, as quick as I can. Thanks for watching. Next time, I'll have some better equipment, and we can continue on with the story. Thanks very much. See you later.